side. Got it, brother of mine.
Well done, Flam! We're in top of activity!
Come on, Rainbow Dash. Keep grinding. We don't have time for quality control if we want to win this thing.
Get back, you! One bad apple spoils the bunch!
Applejack, help me!
There's no point in winning if we cheat.
We'll just have to work harder. Come on, everypony.
All right then, double time!
I'm proud of you, Applejack.
Thanks.
Integrity like that will always be rewarded.
Flim and Flam win!
What?
We lost?
Aw, too bad, Apples. Guess you'll just have to find a new line of work that doesn't match your names quite so perfectly.
Now, should we tear down all these tacky old buildings and put up new ones, brother?
I don't see why not, brother. After all, this isn't Sweet Apple Acres anymore. How about Flim Flam Fields?
I ought to press you into jerk cider!
No, Rainbow Dash. A deal's a deal. Congratulations to y'all. The cider business in Ponyville is yours. Come on, Apples. Let's go pack up our things.
Fear not, every pony. There's more than enough cider to go around.
Go ahead, everypony. Go on, y'all. It's okay.
Drink up, Ponyville! Down the hatch!
I can't get the taste of my tongue!
Mine's got rocks in it.
I wouldn't pay 1 cent for this drip. You wouldn't pay even 1 cent?
No!
How about 2 cups for 1 cent?
No!
2 bits for the barrel?
No!
It looks like we've encountered a slight problem here in Ponyville.
No pony wants our product. Next town.
Next town. Let's go, Flim.
Let's go, Flam.
They're gone.
That means Sweet Apple Acres is still in business.
Plus, we can have high-quality apple family cider.
Because of this silly competition, we've made enough of our cider for the whole town.
Dear Princess Celestia, I wanted to share my thoughts with you. I didn't learn anything. I was right all along. If you take your time to do things the right way, your work will speak for itself. Sure, I could tell you I learned something about how my friends are always there to help me and I can count on them no matter what. But truth is, I knew that already too.
This was my nest in my house. And now I have to start from scratch. But I thought it would make you happy. Happy? Happy? I just need some time alone. How's that sleepover at Rarity's going? Why, it's smashing. Huh? I just wish we could do something special together that didn't include me goofing anything up. Oh, the Sisterhood Social! Applejack and I do it every year. You and Rarity can compete against other sister teams in all these neat events. That sounds like the perfect way for us to hang out. Rarity will think it's an excellent idea. What a ridiculous idea. A contest
at Sweet Apple Acres. It doesn't sound very clean.
So what? Now you're back to hating messes?
Sweetie Belle, watch your tone. I am still your big sister.
Right. And any sister who cares about her sister goes.
Sweetie Belle, honestly, playing silly little games in the dirt is just uncouth, with or without a sister.
Well, then, maybe I'll try the sisterhood social without a sister. In fact, I think I'll try the rest of my life without a sister.
Oh, I'm the one who's ruining your life. Really? Have you looked around this place? I'm the one who would be better off with no sister.
Well, it looks like we finally agree on something. Neither of us needs a sister.
Deal!
Deal! Goodbye, unsister!
Uncouth? She said the sisterhood social was uncouth?
Yeah, uncouth.
Wait, what's uncouth?
It's not just the social. She thinks I'm uncouth.
Honey, Rarity thinks everything's uncouth.
What's uncouth?
It means uncivil, you know, bad-mannered. Exactly. Sweetie Belle, just give Rarity some time. She'll come around. Sisters always do.
Not sisters like Rarity.
Come on now. Apple Bloom and I got some chores to finish up on. Maybe you can help.
You sure you want me to help? I just mess everything up.
Oh, come on. That's just stinking thinking. Watch. Oh. Good catch there, Apple Bloom.
This is a chore?
Since we can't sell the bruised apples, we gotta collect them all for the pigs to eat.
It's a lot of work, so we make a game of it. Want to try? Okay. Ow! You're right. It is hard work. That's why we do it together. Rarity never wants to do chores together.
All that work ruined. Thanks to Sweetie Belle. Oh my, it's usually a big mess in here. Idea! This is genius! I shall call it Full Spectrum Fashions. Why, if Sweetie Belle hadn't... Well, no matter. She still shouldn't have touched my things without permission.
Looks like my sky swim will have to wait. I'm Rainbow Dash, and I'm here to rescue you. Wow, what's with this crowd? Thanks, everypony. It was really no big deal.
To me it was. You're my hero, Rainbow Dash!
That Rainbow Dash sure is something.
Something special. Cheering for every pony's favorite hero, Rainbow Dash!
There just aren't enough words in the dictionary to describe Rainbow Dash's awesomeness. I can think of a few new words.
And I bet modest is not one of them.
No, but she is kinda awesome.
Never fear, your friendly neighborhood Rainbow Dash is here.
We'd be lost without you! You're our hero, Rainbow Dash! Rainbow Dash! Rainbow Dash!
I can't hear you.
Rainbow Dash! 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 Call me silly, but I think this whole hero thing might be going to Rainbow Dash's head.
You may be right, silly.
And then I zoomed into the well. I knew it would be dark and dangerous, but I didn't let that stop me. Danger's my middle name. Rainbow Danger Dash. Thinking back on it, I acted pretty awesomely heroic that day. Awesomely heroic that day and awesomely arrogant ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Applejack, how would you like to be immortalized as my friend? Immortal what?
Are you taking notes?
Yep, I've been hoof-picked by Rainbow Dash herself to write her autobiography.
Autobiographies are supposed to be written by the pony they are about.
Maybe for your normal run-of-the-mill ponies. But I'm far too busy saving lives to stop and write. That's why I hired Spike as my ghostwriter.
Ah! Spike's a ghost!
Stay still, Apple Bloom. You have to look sick.
What in the hayseed is going on in there, silly Billy?
Oh, Granny Smith, we were just about to come get you.
Apple Bloom's sick. Looks like she might have to stay home all week.
Yeah. Perfect as a Piccadilly pear.
Now what? It's already almost sundown. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I only have one more day to figure something out. Hey, look! That's the fourth sign. The Zap apples have appeared, and that gives me an idea. We can't move Family Appreciation Day, so let's move Harvest Day instead. They don't look quite ripe.
Harvesting apples early never hurt an apple.
I don't know. Zap apple trees aren't like normal apple trees. They're magic. How different can they be? Well, if we can't buck them, let's just pick them. Any other bright ideas?
Granny Smith, it's Miss Cheerily. Apple Bloom said you wanted to speak with me. Hello? Granny Smith.
Well, hello there. Howdy do.
Hi, Granny Smith. Is, everything okay?
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, excuse me. Pickles always give me the hiccups. I need to tell you that I can't make the presentation on Monday after all.
Oh, no. Is that so?
No doubts about it. I gotta shear the flowers and water the sheep. I have to water the flowers and share the sheep.
Oh, well, that's too bad. We can reschedule.
Where am I? Well, howdy, Miss Cheerilee. You window shopping?
No. You asked me to come here to tell me that you wouldn't be making it to Family Appreciation Day?
Fiddlesticks! I wouldn't miss it for all the tea and Canterlot.
But didn't you just say...
See you Monday! I can't believe she woke up from her nap. She never wakes up from her nap. I wish I could just run off and hide. Well, you can't run off, but maybe some pony else can.
A lot of ponies will come to watch us.
A lot?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
Maybe even thousands.
Oh, my hair! Applejack, be a dear and shut those windows, will you?
Rainbow Dash! Rainbow Dash! Thank you! Thank you!
It's a reenactment of the founding of Equestria. It's not the Rainbow Dash show.
Well, it should be the Rainbow Dash show. I'm the star. Fluttershy, you've got to come out of there. Curtain in 2 minutes.
Twilight, let me handle this.
My hair!
The Heartwarming pageant is about harmony and friendship.
Shut the window!
Once upon a time, long before the peaceful rule of Celestia, and before ponies discovered our beautiful land of Equestria, ponies did not know harmony. It was a strange and dark time, a time when ponies were torn apart by hatred. I know, can you believe it? During this frightful age, each of the 3 tribes, the Pegasi, the Unicorns, and the Earth Ponies, cared not for what befell the other tribes, but only for their own welfare. In those troubled times, as now, the Pegasi were the stewards of the weather. But they demanded something in return, food that could only be grown by the Earth Ponies. The Unicorns demanded the same, in return for magically bringing forth day and night. And so, mistrust between the tribes festered, until one fateful day, it came to a boil. And what prompted the ponies to clash? 'Twas a mysterious blizzard that overtook the land and toppled the tribe's precarious peace. The normally industrious Earth Ponies were unable to farm their land. Earth Ponies were freezing. The home of the Pegasi fared no better. The Pegasi were hungry. And the Unicorns were freezing and hungry. Even the Unicorn's magic was powerless against the storm. Each tribe blamed the others for their suffering, and the angrier every pony grew, the worse the blizzard became. And so it was decided that a grand summit would be held to figure out a way to cope with the blizzard. Each tribe sent their leaders. Daughter of the Unicorn King, Princess Platinum. Ruler of the Pegasi, Commander Hurricane. And lastly, leader of the Earth Ponies, Chancellor Puddinghead. Perhaps the 3 tribes could finally settle their differences and agree on a way to get through this disaster.
Brother, all I want to know is why the Earth Ponies are hogging all the food.
Us? We're not hogging all the food, you are! Oh wait, you're right, it's us. Well, it's only because you mean old Pegasuses are making it snow like crazy!
For the 100th time, it's not us. We're not making it snow. It must be the unicorns. They're doing it with their freaky magic.
How dare you! Unlike you pegasi ruffians, we unicorns would never stoop to such a thing. Hummerfur!
Now that takes guts. Style. Any pet of mine's gotta look good, because you've gotta make me look good. Coolness. Sorta cool. Not cool. Pretty cool. Could be cooler. Not what I had in mind. I can't hear you! Now that's a cool sound! Sorta awesome? Not awesome. Could be more awesome. Oh yeah, that is awesome! You did that already. That's pretty much all you can do, huh? Whoa, that was truly awesome! But I'm afraid this is the radicalness competition, so I'm gonna have to take some points off. Listen, Turtle.
Tortoise.
Whatever. You've had your fun, but I think you and I both know who made the cut and who didn't. You didn't. I mean, A for effort and everything. You gave it your best shot. Maybe I've got a gold star sticker around here somewhere you can have. But seriously, go home. You're starting to creep me out. So, anyway, you're all outstanding competitors. But there can only be one of you who's number one. So the final tie-breaking contest is going to be... Pause for dramatic effect. A race against me! Through Ghastly Gorge! Dun dun dun! Kazoo night. Actually, Ghastly Gorge isn't scary. It's fun. I've flown through it 1,000,000 times myself, so obviously I'll be at the front of the pack. But whichever of you make it across the finish line with me will have proven you can keep up with me, and will have earned the honor and glory of getting to be my pet. Ready? Set, go! Try to keep up. Can't catch me! What's happening to me, Twilight?
I don't know. Think back to last night. Did something happen? Spike, what did you do after I saw you?
Well, I went to talk to...
Spike!
Huh?
You went to talk to who?
Oh, I don't remember. Hey, can I have that globe? You're not using it, right?
Huh? worried about you. You're usually not so grabby.
My arms aren't usually this long either. What's happening to me?
Well, now, what seems to be the problem?
This is Spike. And something's wrong with him. He used to be half this size, and he keeps trying to take things that aren't his.
All right, then. Let's just have a look-see, shall we? Will guy not feeling too good? Who's the brave will boy? Huh? Who's the brave one?
So, what do you think, Doctor?
Well, I think I know what the problem is. He's a dragon.
That's not the problem. He's always been a dragon.
Oh, well, that would explain it. Listen, I don't know anything about dragons. I know about baby ponies. Maybe you should try a vet.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor.
Well, I'm flummoxed. You bring me a dog, I've got it diagnosed in seconds. Snake even faster, but to be honest, I've never seen a real live dragon before.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Sit.
Thanks anyway. Come on, Spike.
He is starting to mature. Of this fact, I am quite sure.
Mature? So he's just growing up? But that doesn't explain why he keeps grabbing things.
A dragon's heart is prone to greed. A steady diet to make growth speed. Then, the resulting bigger size only makes their hunger rise. If this trait should go unchecked, if Spike continues to collect, more growth will certainly occur. He is going to turn into a monster.
You mean the more things a dragon collects, the bigger and greedier he gets? But how do we stop him before he's completely out of control?
If his monstrous ways you wish to impede, you must prevent him from practicing greed.
Get away from her, you brute!
Spike, what?
You're not getting my scooter!
Spike, what?
Hey, Spike! Check out this amazing broom.
Spike, what?
Come on, big boy. Look at this incredible broom.